Let's talk about getting to know your FDM 3D printer. This is the Longer LK4X, which is a pretty great example of all the parts on a modern 3D printer. In general, we have the bed, which is what all of the prints get printed onto. The hot end, which is the combination of parts that heat up the filament and then extrude it through the nozzle. The extruder, which is sometimes part of the hot end, like on this printer, and sometimes sits somewhere else and then pushes the filament through a tube, and that's called a Bowden tube, and more on that when we cover filaments. Now the gantry is this part of the printer that supports the X and Y movement typically. In this style of printer, it's actually this whole top part that makes it possible for the hot end to move side to side and go up and down. The gantry often refers to the entire raised portion that you see here, and this will vary from printer to printer. And then the screen is the user interface. And some of these are touch screens and some use a knob and a click setup instead. You'll also have a filament spool holder like this one up top here, and then an SD card holder, and that allows you to transfer your models to the printer, and we'll talk more about that in just a minute here.